Hi everyone. Let's solve the question on the board. We have given that 2 tan 15 degrees over 1 plus tan square 15 degrees. Everything is equal to 1 over 2. Find the value of tan 15 degrees, leaving your answers in a sad form. To solve this type of question, please don't use your calculator to press tan 15 degrees straight forward. What they want you to do is they want you to work this question manually. So let's see how you work this type of question. So to find 2 tan 15 degrees all over 1 plus tan square 15 degrees, everything is equal to 1 over 2. Let tan 15 degrees to be equal to a variable. So I can say let x to be equals to tan 15 degrees. After this, you now substitute x in place of tan 15 degrees in the equation that is given to you to solve. So I will now have 2. This is tan 15 degrees. So I will now have 2x over 1 plus. Here the tan is square. So that means that x2 is supposed to be x squared. Everything is equal to 1 over 2. This time round, you perform cross multiplication. So you take 1 plus x squared and multiply by 1. I will have 1 plus x squared. And this will be equal to 2 times this 2x will be 4x. I will now rearrange this equation by bringing 4x to the left-hand side of the equation. So by rearranging, I will have x squared. Bringing this one here will now be minus 4x. This is 1. I will say plus 1, which is equals to 0. And you can see that this is now a quadratic equation. And to solve this, the number here is 1 and the number here is minus 4. So what you need to do is you have to get two numbers or two factors. When you multiply them, you get 1. If you add them, you get minus 4. And looking at the nature of this quadratic equation, it will be difficult for you to get two whole factors or two integers that can give you the product of positive 1 and the sum of minus 4. So you have to use the general quadratic equation formula. And that one says that x is equal to minus b plus or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This is the general quadratic equation formula. So you now pick a, b, and c values from this quadratic equation. A value is the coefficient of x squared. And you can see that the coefficient here is 1. That means that my a is equals to 1. B is the coefficient of x. And the coefficient of x here is minus 4. So meaning b is equals to minus 4. And c is the constant value in the equation. And here our constant value is 1. That means that c will be equals to 1. I will now substitute them into the formula. So here I have x to be equals to minus b. So I have minus into already b is minus 4. So I will have minus 4 plus or negative square root of b. That will be minus 4 square plus, minus 4a. A is 1 and c2 is 1. All over the 2a. That will be 2 times 1. Now, to continue, I have x to be equal to negative will be positive. So I will now have positive 4 plus or negative square root of minus 4 square will give me positive 16. Minus 4 times 1, everything is still minus 4. All over 2 times 1, which is 2. I'll have x to be equals to 4 plus or negative square root of 16 minus 4 is 12. So I'll write my 12 all over 2. Now, let's try to find the square root of 12. Square root of 12 is the same thing as square root of 4 times 3. You can see that 4 times 3 is still what? 12. But now, taking them this way, square root of 4 times square root of 3 You know, square root of 4 is 2, and square root of 3 is still square root of 3, meaning square root of 12 is the same thing as 2 root 3. So if I'm to continue, I have x to be equal to 4 plus or negative 2 root what? 3 all over 2. Let's say x to be equals to, here 4, 2. You can see that 2 is my common factor. I can factorize 2 outside. So I will now have 2 into 2 plus or negative. Since I'm taking 2 out, here will now be square root of 3 all over the denominator 2. And you can see that these 2 will cancel these 2. And my x will be equals to 2 plus or negative square root of what? 3. And now to split them, I can say x is equals to 2 plus root 3, or x is equals to 2, and I'll use the other sign to minus root 3. And these are the values of x. But we are asked to find tan 15 degrees. But initially we say let tan 15 degrees to be x. I can conclude by saying that, therefore, tan 15 degrees is equals to 2 plus root 3, or tan 15 degrees is equals to 2 minus root 3. And these are the possible answers of tan 15 in the tan 50 degrees in the question. Thank you for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nabla MPC Online Class, for more videos. Bye bye.